were those models and were the assumptions going into those models correct? If we just take one example, Sage was saying that at the height of COVID, you would have 90,000 hospital beds with ventilators needed. I think at the peak, it was closer to 2,500, and almost half of the ventilators on the NHS weren't used. I want to know, rude comments aside, whether or not we think that it was right to question those models, whether we think enough people did question those models, whether with Eat Out to Help Out, the right trade-offs were ever considered between the pandemic and every other aspect of society and public life and every other illness that people were suffering from that was keeping them away from the NHS, that was leading people to lose their jobs and the rest of it. We have not gotten into the details of that. Instead, the explosive news stories from the perspective of the inquiry seem to be who called what when. It makes for good television, but I don't think it's making us any safer for the future when the next pandemic comes along.